What is up guys, welcome to Sony Gaming. If you want to help support the channel, then all you have to do is remember to hit those like and subscribe buttons and leave your questions in the comment section below. Today we're going to be taking a look at how to beat Mad Tongue Alberich easily. Now if you haven't come across this NPC invader yet, you can find him at the round table by jumping off the balcony between the two corridors. Alberich is a challenging foe to contend with early on and is designed to be felled later on when you're stronger. But we don't want to wait around for all that, do we? So we want him dispatched now so that we can get the Taunter's Tongue as early as possible. Now if you don't know, the Taunter's Tongue is a multiplayer use item which increases the invader limit to 2, limits cooperators to 1, and allows you to be invaded even when you are on your own. So Alberich has a relatively varied moveset and is fairly intuitive when responding to your attacks. This invader uses a scythe which has fair range and causes both frost and bleed buildup, in addition to its already substantial damage. A large amount of that substantial damage will also bypass your shield if you block his attacks as well, meaning kiting and baiting are incredibly important in this fight. In addition to his melee scythe attacks, Alberich can also cast spells to harass you. His first spell is a magical projectile which has some light tracking to it, but you can avoid this very easily by simply walking sideways. He'll usually cast this 4 to 6 times in a row, but in one of my matches with him, I saw him spam this 16 times, so be careful to keep sidestepping until you're sure he's done. Next, Alberich can create a frost fog. This will cause frost buildup and cause the frostbite status effect. The result of which is much higher incoming damage, so don't let this happen. It's really easy to avoid though, so it's not that much of a problem. When you're in close quarters with Alberich, he will occasionally forego his melee attacks and instead cast an AoE of bloody thorns around himself, which causes really nasty damage. If you avoid the initial hit, be careful not to move into the AoE as the damage lingers around for a moment. So how do we combat this wide array of attacks? Well, we're going to be staying at mid-range and baiting out one of 3 attacks, all of which are incredibly easy to punish. The first is his double hit side spin, which you absolutely need to be sure that you avoid, as it will cause tremendous damage. However, if you kited well and Alberich's attack missed, there will be a brief moment where you can get some hits in on him before spacing out again. He can follow up on the double spin with an overhead attack to try to catch you here, but as long as you hit him, he won't manage to get this attack off, and there's a decent delay on it actually swinging. The next attack we're on the lookout for is kind of a dumb one on Alberich's part. If you're keeping your distance, occasionally he'll just start sprinting at you. What he's trying to do here is get close to you to cast his Bloody Thorn AoE, but he won't start casting it until he's basically touching you, which gives you plenty of time to interrupt his plans with a few hits. Finally, Alberich will occasionally do a jump attack, moving forward and slashing the ground below him. The hitbox for this is quite small, and if you see him about to do it, you can either backstep, move forward, or opt for a risky block, and then punish him on the landing. If you're really clever, this attack is pretty easy to backstab as well. Speaking of backstabs, remember there is no honor among invaders, so when he spawns at the end of the corridor, wait for him to start performing his gesture, and then backstab him to get a little ahead. One thing to remember about Alberich is that he will heal when he hits half health. He'll only do it once and he will do it quickly. It is possible to interrupt him before he manages, but he'll just keep trying until he succeeds. After he's used up his single heal, when you get him to half health again, he'll try to heal again, but find out that he is out, so you have an opportunity to punish his stupidity here a little bit if you wish. Thanks very much guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to help support the channel, then go ahead and hit those like and subscribe buttons, and if there's anything you want to see in the future, then go ahead and let me know in the comment section below. Have a great time in your quest to become the next Lord of the Elden Ring.